I know that you don't get this because you do like a Sunday recap whenever you feel like it. You can't even see that through.
It's every week.
Really? And last week, where were you?
Last week was the holidays.
And the week before?
Holidays.
Okay, I did it with Juju.
And New Year's Eve.
I did it with Juju because you didn't show up.
Noche Buena, New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh. Was there football?
Holidays.
What? So is he not? Does he not celebrate Noche Buena?
I don't understand.
He wasn't doing. He had nothing to do on New Year's Eve.
Are you this level of accomplished that you don't have to work and they just hand you things?
Buddy,
like, do you want to get a show off the ground or not?
Buddy, I work.
Yeah, like the hockey.
But
I'm just asking. And here's the thing.
hey,
if we're going
you
to
know
talk
what?
about why we're
if
doing
I get
this
hit
now.
by a bus tomorrow,
Yeah.
Okay. God forbid. If I
don't
get
say
hit by a bus
Don't
tomorrow,
say that.
Yeah, don't put that out in the
No,
universe.
I'm just gonna say.
I like this.
If I get hit by a bus tomorrow,
Metro bus drivers can't drive anyway.
you guys are gonna figure out somebody else to do something else. You know who's not
That's
gonna
not
be
a
with me?
flex.
What did I just walk into?
No, listen to me.
There's a lot
Girl
of tension.
drama.
Here.
Yeah, a lot of tension here.
Yeah, welcome to Mystery Crate.
If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, you guys will figure out somebody else to do that show.
Correct.
You know who doesn't have the opportunity to have me? My family. So on New Year's Eve, as I'm having dinner with my family, the last thing I'm thinking about is doing a show because you know what? I give you guys 50 weeks of the year, okay? And the 2 weeks that I want to have off to spend time with my family on Noche Buena on New Year's Eve, I'm gonna take them.
If you get hit by a bus, how quickly before your wife remarries?
Never.
Never.
She's going to the grave with me.
We've already had the conversation.
Asking the hard
Yeah,
questions
we already
over
had the
here.
conversation.
That's a lie.
Well,
You
how
had
did
the
that
She said I
conversation.
couldn't get remarried if she does.
You could not?
Yeah, I could.
Okay, but she could. Or you said
I told
no?
her she couldn't.
You told her she couldn't?
Oh, wow.
But what are you
You
going
can't.
to do? You're
What are
not
you
there.
gonna do?
I
with
would
her
really
after you're
hope
not
that if
there?
I was hit by a bus and died, my wife would remarry. I would like her
Most
to be
normal
happy.
people
If it
would say
happens-
exactly like find somebody else.
if she
be
found
happy with
someone
that.
awesome,
the money
and
that
if
she would
didn't,
make
whatever.
from the county from
The
me getting hit by a
insurance?
bus, she could do whatever she wants.
I don't know that. I don't know.
All I wanted you
What
to
do you
all
not
I
know?
wanted you was to show up on Wednesday. Or
Okay, so
Tuesday,
that brings me
whatever
back to
the
my
day was.
original
All
point.
I
Hold
wanted
on.
you to
That
show up
brings
on
me back
Tuesday.
to my original
still
point.
lost, honestly.
Time out. Okay,
No,
Jess,
because
let
Jess-
me catch you up to what
yeah.
happened. Tony started this episode by complaining about the fact that he has to do Mystery Crate on a Friday, which is an incredible blessing. So many people wish that they could do Mystery Crate.
Amen. We always
He's
do it on
right.
a
He's
Friday.
right.
Amen, Billy.
So he's complaining that he has to do the show on a Friday and that he has to do Mystery Crate on a Friday. And then we helpfully pointed out, well, Tony, we were planning on doing this on Wednesday when you told us you were going to be here,
I
and
never
then
said I
you
was gonna
didn't
be here.
show up to work.
That's
so as a
true.
Find me
result,
one receipt that says I was going to be in the building.
Actually, Billy.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
No, Tony, you did. You at Tuesday when you were leaving, and I'm gonna play good cop, bad cop. Tuesday when you were leaving,
'cause I
you
have the
said
receipts.
Tuesday when you left here on your way out, you said I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm going to be in late. I'm going to sleep in.
Correct.
We're like, okay,
Correct.
cool.
Because I wasn't on the show. I wasn't scheduled.
You
on the
weren't
show on Wednesday.
scheduled, but you were going to be here a
Okay, hold
trabajar.
on. Yep. Okay, hold on.
So
Let me
you
look
did do
for
that.
let me look for this group chat.
this is good. Let's do this.
Let me look. Somebody talk.
And then on top of that, I just want to point out, we were also late in recording today because Lewis and Tony had to regale the office with how great their flag football
went
game
out
went yesterday.
for 45 minutes.
So for
Oh, exagerado. 45 minutes, the Wi-Fi went out here?
it was
How
out
long?
5 minutes.
Bro, it was like 5-10 minutes
Listen,
max.
let me-
Ate the power
Jesus
cord,
Christ.
all right,
Listen,
guys? We
listen,
already found
okay.
our
Oh, yeah,
scapegoat.
that is
Don't
true.
get mad at it.
Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Tony texts me.
Hold on, before that.
No. When is Mystery Crate?
Bro, I have a text
I say-
before that. I have a text before that. Shut up.
I say.
I have
Devil's
Wednesday.
advocate?
Mike, I have a
Wednesday.
text.
If Tony weren't
I have
here,
a text before that.
Tony's
you
guilty
cannot
as hell.
say a text that happened.
This
in
gross
out of
overreaction is a sign of
chronological
guilt.
order.
if Tony weren't here to do it right now, and we
You guys
had
be
done
doing
it
it fine.
before, what would we even be talking
his
about?
wife would have been remarried.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I have two topics.
Tuesday,
Enough content.
Tuesday,
topics.
5:19 p.m. Tuesday, 5:19 p.m. Okay, so that's after I leave the show, after I tell everybody, hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All of a sudden, I get a text. Hey, crew, slight update. I'll be in tomorrow.
Whose voice is this
Yeah,
that
who
you're
is
reading?
this?
You'll
in
find
this?
out. You'll find out. I'll be in studio tomorrow.
like
Tony,
Jeremy.
would you mind grabbing tomorrow? I should be able to grab Friday now instead of you.
What?
That's Jeremy. And
I'm not
That-
paying attention to
that's
anything.
Jeremy.
I'm
What does
editing
that
this.
have to
Jeremy's
do-
working.
Text
did I
me
do?
at 5:19.
Thank you, Jess.
Unlike
Thank you.
Tony on Wednesday,
What does that have to do with Mystery
Jeremy's
Crate?
working right now.
sitting text it.
Unlike
What
Tony on
happened
Wednesday,
over
I
here?
did the entire show Wednesday.
No, you didn't. You weren't here.
Did something
Wednesday's the
happen?
day
Bro,
that we're
what are you
about.
talking about?
Wednesday's
I
the day we're in
edited the
question.
entire show.
Editing.
What are you talking
Bro.
about?
For the record,
Bro.
I would like the audience to know I'm happy to record this show any day
Same.
of the week.
Amen.
I
am
love,
too.
We love you guys.
our fans.
I am
I'm barely on
too.
this
They
show
show
anymore.
up for us. We show up for them. Friday, Rain sleet or snow,
Zagak.
we will be here to record.
Great lane.
It is
That's
a
a great
small
lane for you
Yep.
guys. I love
The
it.
only thing-
the public lane of I love doing it Fridays when everybody here would have been vapor.
The only thing I ask,
Vapor.
Oh, except that's every day.
The only thing that I ask-
Buddy, and who's here? Me, except the days that I have to edit. Except the days that I have to edit
Listen,
the entire show.
for the audience,
Jeremy
Tony's
doing right now.
Yeah,
He's
Tony's
editing
whole
it.
editing
He's editing.
1 hour of my
Tony's
show.
whole brand
An
is
hour.
we're in this
Yeah.
country para trabajar,
And
which
I'm
means
here
to work
every day.
Okay, let's
you
go
know
back.
who's
Let's
not
check
here
the
on the
evidence.
days they're not scheduled?
Let's check the evidence.
Do you know who's not here on the days they're not scheduled?
Let's check the evidence.
Everybody else.
Let's check the evidence.
Me.
Okay.
Well, not me.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Tony
Exactly.
asked, when is Mystery Crate? I go tomorrow because Miami.
wait a minute.
He goes, literally, what time do you have it scheduled
Literally
for?
because
Because I have an
That's a good
appointment.
joke.
Then I go, oh, they're doing something in the studio, but we can do it today if we sneak it in for God Bless Football. Then Tony writes,
God Bless
do
Football,
it today.
another thing to do.
Doesn't that imply he's going to come do it? Do it today. Like, I'll be a part of it.
No, like-
and I go, I got to see you can stick around.
Do
He
it
goes,
today.
everyone. Who's part of everyone?
Them.
It's
actually-
you. Oh, so
there.
excluding yourself.
I might be
so
Team
you're not
Tony
here to
here.
trabajar. Okay.
I actually
Thank
might
you,
be
Jeremy.
Team Tony here. If he said sneak
we're
it in
definitely
on a
Team
day that he wasn't here already.
Whoa, he can't turn off Jeremy's
Whoa,
mic. Turn it back
whoa.
on. What is going on?
Honestly, I have 3 different headphones on, so I didn't
does,
even
you
realize
can't
that he
tell.
turned it off.
Crazy.
But
Go ahead, Jeremy.
I actually kind of agree with Tony,
Thank you.
where
First
in that text message, what I hear is him saying, all right, go ahead and sneak it in without me. I don't mind not being on it this
Bingo.
week.
That's
and
I love that Mystery Crate hinges on when Tony's here.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
not
how
that it-
I
how
like
did
to have my
the
friends
power
involved.
Of
No.
controlling
I
when
like to
Mystery
have
Crate
my
happens.
friends
I'm
involved.
barely on the show anymore,
No.
Mike.
What?
No.
I'm barely on
It's
the
not.
show
It's
anymore.
not that it hinges
It's
on
all
Tony.
scheduling.
That's also not your
It's a scheduling
Thank you.
issue,
It is
and
a
it was
scheduling.
scheduled for certain times, and then when people don't arrive at those
my
times,
po- But it's not arrive. It's that people have shows during those certain times. So all of a sudden, because Miami's here for 17 hours, okay,
That's another
solving
thing.
all the world's problems
That's another.
No, attempting to.
Come on.
We are I think the second most
Well, some
downloaded
of us.
show on the network.
easily.
That might not be true, but we're up there.
In the
We're
universe.
top 3 for sure in
Yeah.
Miami at
I
least.
think we're higher than the main show.
You think we're higher than Stupidity?
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We might be 3. I don't want to shit
And
on
then
Billy's
Stupidity
parade
has to
either.
record something.
But it
kinda-
should be. We should get to choose our time in the
what I'm
studio
saying.
behind whenever Dan's free, and that includes Dan and Pablo Mina. I'm sorry, Pablo. Tell Dan no.
They have precedent
I'll do it
over
for you.
us. Think about
Yes.
that.
No, also, I don't like doing Mystery Crate on Monday and Tuesday because this comes out Friday, Saturday. So if we do it again on Monday, almost nothing has happened in the in-between time. So I like to record it later in the week because we could probably throw it out on a Monday, put it, it's a lot of evergreen topics, put it out on Saturday, who would know? But I don't like doing
Well,
it
I
early
like
in
doing
the
it
week.
at the end of the week because then we can
You
talk
recap
about
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah. But it's tough
What
because
do we do
there's
this week?
9 million things that happen on Thursdays now.
We should get to choose our own studio time.
That too.
I
Well,
need
you
Mike
should. You
Fuentes.
just
Put your
schedule
foot
it.
down.
That's
To
the
walk
whole
up to
point
Dan
of the
Le Batard. and
Scheduling
tell
means
him,
nothing here.
Guess what?
That is true.
We're in
You're
the
not-
studio
you're not
every
wrong.
Wednesday.
You're not
That's right. I'll
wrong.
do that.
12:30.
I'll make a note of
but-
it.
As someone who has to handle the calendar, yeah, the schedule does get bananas.
However, that doesn't take away from the point that we tried to schedule this and you didn't show up.
But the point is, Billy, when we do Mystery Crate on Thursdays and you're not here because you're off Thursdays,
I'm not
We
off.
don't-
Yesterday I recorded.
You're off
first
of the
all,
studio. You're
I
out-
edited-
you're out of the
I
studio.
edited-
My bad.
edited
I was
from
incorrect.
8 to 10.
I'm sorry.
At 10 I recorded. At
I don't need to hear your
11:30
whole
Accept
day.
his apology.
At 2
I don't need to hear your
Team
whole day.
Tony.
You had a tuna sandwich at 11 o'clock. Okay, I don't need to hear it. What I'm saying is you're not in the
Love
studio.
tuna sandwiches,
Correct.
by the way.
So
You're
good when
not
you
in
get
the
a good one.
So
studio.
underrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're not in the studio,
Yes.
we do Mystery Crate without you.
But I don't tell you that I'm going to be in the studio.
Right, but I
to do
know
it.
that Mike needs to
Chicken
finish
nuggets
things
and-
out, and it was an odd week, so I was like, when are we going to do it? Because I know we have 7,000
Are we going to talk about
things.
anything today?
So you guys
other
got
than
any
this?
new resolutions
Apparently
this
not.
year? Anything new resolutions?
I have
Happy New
so
Year.
many New Year's resolutions. I've
Yeah.
failed at all of them so far.
Already?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, one of the main. First of all, just blanket, stay on top of my shit. This year, I'm gonna stay on top of my
Wow.
shit. That includes like making sure that I pay my bills on time. Sometimes I get a bill from Mount Sinai, and I'm like, I don't need to pay this, and then the collector calls, and I'm like, whoops, daisy. I'm not gonna do that this year.
Whoopsie.
They can't call you, by the way.
What do you mean?
They can't call you. Anyways, go ahead.
Called
Bill
me,
collector.
called me via snail. Okay, sometimes I don't open the mail.
It's
Let's
illegal.
just start with that. No one that really
Same.
needs to contact me is sending me mail, except for people that are sending me bills, because somehow that's still done over the mail. And it might have happened once this year that I wasn't on top of my shit and I forgot to pay something. I didn't even know what it was. Probably like a COVID test or something.
Yeah,
that I
mail-
didn't even know why I was getting charged for.
Mail is one of those things that gets crappier when you get older. When you're a kid, you love getting stuff in the
1000%.
mail. Oh man,
No one
look, I
sends
got
me
something from
anything fun.
grandma.
I get wedding
Correct.
invites
No,
to
it's like, you
weddings
owe
that
me
I'm going to have to
$3,000.
spend $2,000 to travel
Yeah.
to, and I get bills. So this year, I'm on top of my shit. I'm going to open the mail. Number one. Number two, stop spending frivolously on Target trips. I'm the biggest victim of show up at Target. Oops, do I need to buy 17 board games and like some little like thing to organize my drawer that I don't actually need? Yeah, I am going to do that. Not this year. This year,
Scrabble.
no more spending frivolously at Target on things that I'm like, oh, it's only $7, and then when I go to check out, it's like, whoop, that was $80. Why did
Pack of
I?
Uno
That's
cards.
that's too much money, and I didn't buy a single thing that was edible.
Are you one of those people that's ashamed to like put something back when the price is different than you thought?
No, not. I'll just
No, I leave it right
I'll
there.
rob it.
Yeah, that's
Right
staying
there at
right
the
there.
register.
But
Just
Here you go.
$37.
$30 back, man.
Absolutely.
it said 12 on the sticker, guys. It's
Absolutely
staying right
not.
there.
You
yeah.
are
Put it
like,
back.
if you're spending more than like $30 on any item at Target, it's too much.
Even a chair?
A chair? Of all things, a chair?
Yeah.
It's such a random thing to choose.
You
Well,
just
they do
go
have
you buy a
furniture.
chair,
Also,
They have
one
furniture.
chair.
The statement I just made was blankly ridiculous,
Yeah.
but Roy's a chair,
Even a chair?
was-
Roy's comment just kind of took it to another
almost
level.
made it feel like it wasn't that ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not a Target guy.
You go to Target and just buy a chair?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
so
yeah.
random.
Do
Yeah,
people
beach
ever
chair.
buy one chair?
What? I guess you could get a beach chair.
Like a
there.
seat?
You need a set though.
What kind of beach
Yeah.
chair do you buy for $30?
I don't know, a blue and white one, the stripes. I don't know, like one. You know
One
what?
that
Yeah.
comes with the umbrella on the chair,
Yes,
like that.
You
You
sound
got
like
one.
you
You
sound
really
like
got
you're
yourself
guilty of
in
a
a-
crime.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
really
Yeah,
got
I know
yourself
what a
into a
chair looks
situation
like.
here.
right.
Yeah, like
You sound like you've heard of chairs, but you're not super familiar with
Roy, that was the
what
most
they
alien
are.
thing you've ever did.
Yeah.
You're like, a chair?
Yeah.
Yes, of
What's
course.
that?
What kind of chair?
I
The
sit
blue
in
and
it.
white one. Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
have two
with
of
an
those-
umbrella.
I have two of those actual folding
Umbrella?
chairs.
It has
Like
polka
you
dots.
take
No
a
stripes.
picnic.
Stripes.
Definitely stripes. Yeah, definitely stripes.
Those are
Like,
two
wait a
of my
second.
New
Have
Year's
you ever sat in a
resolutions.
chair before?
Stop wasting money at Target and stop forgetting to read the mail. I thought they were pretty good.
They're
That's
pretty good.
And he failed.
Yeah. So far, I have one.
Target's been a killer.
No, actually, I haven't been to Target yet this year. Upset of the century. I have a letter from the eye doctor that I have not opened yet. That has been sitting on my counter for 3 days. I don't want to open it.
Little script on the letter from the eye doctor, forcing you to see it harder,
So true. You
and
know
then go to the eye doctor. It's a
Are you
scam.
afraid
onto
it's
something.
like bad news? Or?
No, you know what annoys me that happened to me recently at the eye doctor? I'm curious if there's any eye doctors listening, genuinely, please. I'm
Eye
soliciting eye opinions from you.
Optometrist? Is that what they're called?
Yes.
There's two.
Good for
or there's
you.
ophthalmologists too.
Ophthalmologist, yeah.
But that's more of like,
Eye surgeries
yeah,
and
like
stuff
something
like
else.
that. I don't really know.
Because when they just both
That's like
do the
eye
same
health. Eye health is ophthalmologist, and optometrist is just your like
like
standard
helping with
eye
like a
doctor.
prescription.
To Roy's,
thing.
to
Like
Roy's
psychologist, psychiatrist kind of thing.
Target
Yeah.
chair thing, I found
kind of
a
thing.
set of blue and white striped
How much?
beach chairs. The set at Target is $158.
What?
Whoa, that's
So
too much.
that's why,
That's
yeah.
too much.
I gotta put
Set?
that
So
back.
When
two,
she
so
said-
it's two of them with an umbrella?
It
No
breaks the
umbrella.
$30 limit.
That's why when she said don't buy
$30,
anything over
yeah.
$30, she said even
You go to
beach-
Costco
even
and
a
get the Tommy
chair?
Bahama one, it's $25.
Tommy Bahama chairs are legit. I have
Elite.
one of
I have
those.
two
I
of
got
them.
it for Christmas last year.
Nice.
Sometimes Lehman goes fishing and I just sit there on the chair and listen to a book. Very weird, sad.
On the
Florida
boat
lives
or,
we
like, at
lead.
home?
No, just like at a pier.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's,
I got-
You're so supportive.
I got a couple of those
Thank you.
Coleman
You're
chairs that fold out. You sit down, like going out to a picnic or whatever.
No, the
Those
ones
are
that
really
like they
good.
kind of come together like this.
Yeah.
And then you open them.
Yeah, and then you put
the
it in
tailgate
bag,
chair.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Eye
I went to the
chairs, yeah.
eye doctor and I sat down. I've had the same prescription for my entire life, like 20 years since I got glasses in like 8th grade. And I sat down, I told her my prescription. We did the little test. She gives me a set of contacts to wear. And I look at the contacts and I'm like, oh, this is the wrong prescription. This is different than my current prescription. She's like, oh, your prescription changed. And I was like, it got better? And she was like, yeah.
What?
It's your prescription. This is actually your correct prescription. The other one is, it's too like my eyes are both different. She was like, this one's closer to your other eye, and it's better for like your long term eye health. And I was like, okay. So I put the new set of contacts in. I leave. I'm walking home. I can't see shit. I'm like trying to figure out. Like I close one eye and like try to like the one that she changed. I'm like I can't read the street signs now. Like this is not correct. Everything is way blurrier. I haven't driven yet with the new prescription yet, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to drive as well because I won't be able to see far.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm wearing my old prescription right now, so I'm good at this exact moment. And then I was like, well, okay. kind of liked my old prescription. I could see pretty well with it. And she's like, well, if you have problems, you can always come back. And I'm like, am I really going to have to go? Like, the eye doctor is not a doctor I want to revisit.
I have to go back to tell you that the original thing that I told you is the right thing, and the thing that you
Right.
told me was the wrong thing.
I'm very confused.
And bring your insurance card, by the way.
Yeah,
Right.
copay
If they-
$50.
If they charge me again, I'm going to be so mad.
That's the whole scheme.
Yeah.
Is the recharge like
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think they charge you
Of
after.
course
for
not.
that sort of thing.
You have to be determined.
Do.
I don't know.
I'll find out.
I'm part of the
They don't do shit
Four
for
Eyes
free.
community. I
Do you have astigmatism?
I do.
What is astigmatism?
It's when they're like two different
The two sets
prescription.
of different
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Like eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the eye. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
so
eye
like
is
like
one
a little more
I don't think
oval
that-
shaped.
One
I
eyeball's
think
one
than
Yeah, I
eyeball,
think
the
it's
other eyeball's
it's
another
the
oval.
shape.
Yeah.
It's
One
the
eye
shape
is a
of your
square
eye.
and one eye is
Yep.
a circle.
None of
Uh-huh,
them.
yeah,
Got it.
rhombus.
Did they dilate your eyes?
I like that.
No, they don't dilate
Maybe a
your eyes
pentagon?
anymore.
You're
Yes, they
all
do.
wrong.
I haven't
they
had my
do.
eyes dilated in a decade. They don't do it.
And my
I do.
eyes
I have
dilated
That's
every
more when
single
they're checking for your eye health.
No, I believe there have. I think she's right. I think there's
Advances
been
in
advancements.
medicine?
Yeah, that you don't need to dilate anymore. There's like
It's
new-
only
Somebody
yeah.
should tell my doctor that.
there's new machines.
It's
Always going
What
like
if
a
I call
caveman
Roy's doctor and I'm like, hey, Roy told me I should let you know you don't have to dilate his eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Please.
That was
somebody.
always the worst when you'd leave and there'd be like crust coming out of your eyes and you couldn't see anything. That was disgusting. Yeah, I haven't done that in like 10 years. But anyways, now I have this new prescription and I had to order glasses and the glasses have the like quote unquote new prescription that I don't like. And they're like, oh, well, we'll change it for free. And I'm like, so I'm going to wait 2 weeks to get my glasses and then I'm gonna have to bring it back in, waste my time, waste your time, waste everyone's time, and get my old prescription that I knew was correct that you
Copay
wouldn't let me
getting
just
charged
I'm like, this is
Welcome to the American medical
ridiculous.
system.
Exactly.
Here
it
we
could
are.
be. Well, you've had your current prescription for you said 20 plus
For
years.
forever.
It does change, and I think
Almost
you're
30
just
years,
so
wow.
used to them that you're gonna have to give the new ones a little bit of a shot to like
That's very
adjust.
that's very possible. I gave it like an hour and I was like, no.
You got to give it. Like,
I don't have
days.
No,
Consistent.
impossible.
Days.
I was getting a headache. It was terrible. I
Yeah,
couldn't
they're not.
see
It's
anything.
not fun, but
I don't like
yeah.
it.
Any resolutions for you, Billy?
No.
No, you're perfect.
Yeah.
I thought so. What about you, Roy?
No resolutions. However, I am currently doing dry January. I regret
That a
every
boy.
fucking moment of this.
Nah, you're fine.
Dude, it's not that bad.
It's terrible.
It's not that
We're
bad.
5 days in.
You're good.
I know I'm 5 days in. I want to fucking drink, Mike.
Oh
down.
wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's
Let's work on our
feels-
breathing.
that
You seem like a good
That alcohol
candidate.
rage right
That
there. Maybe you
feels
do
like
need
a
it.
lot. Yeah,
Maybe you
that
do
feels
need
like
it.
a lot. I don't like the way that happened.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I don't. How did dry January start? Or like whole 30?
That's my Siri. Sometimes when watch
Shut
talks
up,
to me.
Siri.
Gosh,
Ask her if she knows because I feel like dry January just became a thing like 10
Yeah.
years ago, and now every year it gets stronger.
It said everybody was like, man, I've drank so much
In
from the
holidays,
24th
yeah.
to the 31st and the 1st that I need to like detox. So I feel like that's where kind of it started.
No, it was more for me October through December, basically, or the first.
Well,
of
Roy,
January.
it's the 5th day of a week.
We're
and
gonna
you're
have a-
saying you have to have a
everywhere.
drink.
I can't take it.
It's January to January,
Do you-
buddy. I'm sorry to tell you.
For me,
Take
it was
it.
more 1979
Yeah.
to 2000.
The end of Vietnam really got me.
Do you drink every day?
No, not every day. No,
How often do you drink?
probably 3 times a week.
But like a lot of drinking, or just like you
A lot of
5
drinking.
days.
Yeah,
a lot?
it's a lot. Yeah,
Like you get drunk 3 days a week?
no, not drunk. Just like 1 day a week,
Just
probably,
somewhat
but
drunk.
3
Get a little buzz
days
on.
a week. Get a
Little buzz.
on.
Dude, I could get you a Zin. You can get the buzz without the drink.
Really, a Zen? No.
Do you guys know
Yeah.
who Gypsy Rose Blanchard is?
Oh my
I
god.
just saw the
yes.
documentary yesterday.
Yes.
She was on the Today Show
Mommy Dead and
today.
Dearest, but the documentary came out in 2017 on HBO.
The Hulu
Yeah.
show's good.
Yeah, and I had
Jen's
heard about the
seen
story
it.
before, but I'm like, let me watch the doc, so I have like all the facts.
I
Pretty nuts.
I don't have the facts, so like
Oh, boy.
maybe you
I
guys
don't
can
want the
explain
facts.
it to me.
Okay, so very
wait, hold
simple.
on.
Really,
Can
really
I
quick.
just-
Yeah, it's like a.
Can I finish?
Yeah, well, you said you wanted the facts.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm just I'm
want 'em or
trying
not?
to
Like,
I'm trying to set up what facts I would like.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Caveat.
So it seems as
So
though
you don't want all the facts, just the facts you want.
No, I'm trying to
Some of the
worry
facts.
quickly
Typical.
because we will tend to kind of get off the rail.
Most of the facts.
So she I guess her mother had her like a hostage almost, right?
Yeah,
and then
correct.
she killed her mother, and she went.
She
to,
didn't. Her boyfriend did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It was-
she
it was like
conspired with
a-
her boyfriend
correct.
to kill her mother,
Internet boyfriend.
An assassination.
and then she went to jail for. She was 10 years, but she got out after 7 years.
Yeah.
But now she's coming out, and we're going to treat her as some sort of celebrity.
She's
for,
already been released.
She's already-
Yeah, no, she's out.
just came
Yeah.
out.
She got kicked
But I'm
out of
saying,
Missouri, too.
Are we going to make her a celebrity because she conspired
She
to
already
kill
is
her
a
mother?
celebrity, good or bad.
Yeah, because like we do that all the time to people, right?
this a
Like,
She's
True
going to be on
America
Dancing
situation.
with the Stars next season.
Is this a True
Watch.
America
Wait
situation?
for it.
But
yeah.
why?
No, it's a.
It's just
regular
one of those.
America
It's just
situation.
an odd
okay.
thing to grab towards that is entertaining for the American audience.
America loves to do that.
It is very sad and
is sad.
disturbing.
It's weird.
It's a terrible story.
yeah,
But
and-
why are we gonna make her?
So what
famous
facts do
now?
you want?
I want. It seems like that was it. That was just the gist of it.
No, so she held her captive, but she was saying that she was sick, but she wasn't. So
Yeah,
she got
she
she
had
medicine.
Munchausen.
She was giving her reverse
syndrome. By
Munchausen
proxy.
by proxy, and what
Yeah.
that is like, she would give her medicine that would give her the symptoms of the diseases she wanted to show the doctors.
Correct.
So the doctors would be like, "Oh man, maybe she really does have leukemia," and then she would use that to basically commit fraud to get like free donations for her health care on the internet, like all these insurance claims, and use her fake illnesses to profit off of that. But of course, she was borderline poisoning her daughter. Like
Not
she-
borderline,
Yeah, she
was.
was. And then she like didn't let her go to school since the second grade. So now she's 25 years old by the end of it, no education. Like it was just a crazy thing. And then she ends up meeting this guy on a dating site that she was hiding from her mother. That guy ends up being mentally ill. And they decide
Clearly.
together to murder the mom and then take off together.
But it's a terrible story. All
It
over.
is.
But by the way, did you know the little tidbit about the boyfriend that when he went to go pick her up from jail as she's being released, he pulls up in a car with the
camera
license
crew,
plate
right?
on the front that says Hitman, like Brett the Hitman Hart.
Oh, good.
So he rolls to pick her up from the jail.
But different boyfriend. The boyfriend that murdered the mom's in jail
Right,
for life.
he's in jail,
Yeah.
but the new boyfriend picks her up with
Correct.
the license plate on the front that says Hitman on
What
it.
if he's a hitman?
Well,
Just weird.
He's advertising.
The whole thing is weird.
I was gonna make a joke,
He's
but I'll stop.
advertising.
He's advertising. Hey guys, if
I
you
would
need
read a long essay about it. I hope that she is okay.
I
you
do
would
too.
read a long essay about it. What do you mean by that?
That's a lot of trauma.
I would read a long essay about like our relationship in this day and age with fame and with coping with horrible things that have happened and the kind of cult followings
It's like
that
put me
people
in
have.
that place. So
like,
Lehman's on the pier.
she did a
He's
horrible
throwing
thing,
off a
too.
cast, and then you're on a chair and you're reading a long essay,
Well, probably listening to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an audible.
and you're kind of like looking out into
listener.
the ocean, like
correct.
thinking.
Yes.
The dog's next to you.
That's exactly
She's on the
my-
floor, kind of like the way
yes.
she is right now. You have like a little like hat on, but it's not a full hat. It's like one of those
What a
sun
visual
hats.
this
Look at how
is.
passed out she
I know.
is right
Willow is where I want to
Is she
be in the next
okay?
hour.
She
Yeah.
like, seems very
so
lethargic
tired.
today.
She's
I mean,
tired.
well, she chewed the power cord, and ever since
Just got zapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That didn't happen.
What?
What happens when I bring her into work is that I get here at like 7 a.m. to do hair, makeup, or makeup. Just we don't do hair. And she runs around in circles for like 30 minutes, begs for treats, sniffs everyone. Oh, Billy, why did you do that?
I wanted to make sure she's okay.
Fine. Look, she's passing
I just
out.
tossed a ball next to her. to see
She
if
wears
wanted to-
herself out
ball that
for
she
like
flattened.
30 minutes, and then the show starts, and she passes out under the desk basically for like 3 hours. And today, Billy and Tony and Jer Bear kept doing things that were waking her up and annoying her. So I think she hasn't gotten a full.
I didn't
nap.
know she was there.
I made sure that when she was out here on the couch to wrap her like
Cynthia
a little
tucked her
burrito.
in. It was so cute.
a little burrito in a blanket. She's so cute.
So Gypsy has a new boyfriend that she met while in prison.
Correct.
Yep.
Which is another
Well,
phenomenon
guys,
that
how
happens
about
all the
this?
time.
Yeah.
Like I find that not weird because whatever, like find love where you find love. But whenever these like murderers or long-term inmates come out of prison, they always have new wives or boyfriends
Fans.
or husbands. Always.
Or girlfriends.
Yeah, or girlfriends,
Yeah,
whatever,
spouses.
whatever they prefer.
whatever.
Yeah, but always.
Pin pal.
Well, just I would say that if you have like a New Year's resolution and like you're looking for love, let this serve as motivation for you. Like everyone can find.
No, thank
love.
you. No.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that.
What?
You want me to find love within.
No, I'm just saying you can find love. I feel like
place. We found love in a hopeless place. We found
Just
love-
not in jail. I'm
Not
good.
anymore.
Yeah, not,
I mean, in
Not that
that is a hopeless.
That kind of makes
That's
sense.
why
Oh, that is a hopeless place.
Guys, that's
true.
why I said it.
There-
Hi, Tony. That's why you come to work.
Nah,
Mira
yeah,
trabajando.
yeah,
if you didn't come
Tony
to work today,
trabajando.
you weren't getting that line out.
It's ridiculous.
All right, I'm done.
We'll be back. So holidays just passed. Probably a lot of invites going around to New Year's parties, Noche Buenas, etc. Have you ever complained about not getting an invite, and then when you get it, you really don't want to go?
Yeah,
Pretty much every time I get
Pretty much.
invited anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get invited.
But you have to make the stink about. Oh, I don't
Roy
want a
just
pity
did it
invite
right now.
Right? What?
Roy
I
just
don't-
said
did
I
Roy
don't
just
get
do it right
invited anywhere.
Yeah, I
He
don't
just
get
did it right
invited.
now.
Roy, that's not
He
true.
literally just did what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You're invited to a watch party on Sunday night.
Oh yeah, I'm going to that.
Ah, cool.
I'm not
Actually,
complaining
to
about
watch
that.
it. mandatory, you have to be
watch
here.
along.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
mandatory.
wait,
You
you
have
didn't
to
show
be
up last week,
Buddy.
I
Trust
found
me,
out
I'll be
about the
here.
watch
Yeah,
party
today.
during the local hour
Same.
today.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, it's just true to fashion of how we do things around here.
But seriously,
Just
are we
last
all?
second, but we're
I'm
here.
not.
here
I'm
'cause
not
I'm
free on Sunday.
not.
Well,
If you can
make yourself free.
participate.
It's mandatory.
It's not.
It's not mandatory.
It's not mandatory.
But come hang out.
Saw that
and-
wink.
That's a good wink.
Here's the thing. I found out about it because they're like, hey, you might have to bleep this. Hey, you're gonna end up in a and I'm like, okay, sick.
So they planned
So we have
Tony
real
going
plans?
in a before they planned to tell anyone else. there was
I
a
think
watch
the
party.
watch party was built around me going into.
Honest, I ordered it like a month and a half ago.
Okay, so we've known about this
For a while.
In complete fairness, there was a sentence about it at the top of our weekly schedule that was
Oh.
sent out.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
There
so
was.
there was a
Okay.
sentence.
So you did have
And it was
sort
meant.
of
And it
know.
was
I was just
mentioned
looking for
on
my
the
name
local
in the weekly
hour
schedule.
on
That's-
Tuesday. I think.
it
Yeah,
was-
you should read the message.
There was a-
within
There was a message.
There's
You know
message.
We are
I normally
considering
do.
a live.
There was a
watch along.
sentence saying we're trying to do this, so just keep your calendars free on the thing.
Correct.
But it has
So
come together,
you
I
can
think,
take it
kind
off
of
if
quickly
you
in the
want.
past couple days.
Huh.
You know what we did last year that was funny? We went to the King Mango Strut Parade the
Yeah.
morning
Oh, yeah.
of the Dolphins game that
Oh,
was,
yeah.
I think, determined what seed they were going to. I can't remember what the
It
scenario
was against the Jets.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
game. Like,
but we
the
were all like
multiple
in a
field goal
parade
game.
and we couldn't watch the game.
Yeah.
Well, Dan was watching it in his
In the car.
convertible because Woody was driving his car.
I remember
the Mustang.
that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I miss Woody. Actually, I saw
Me
him like
too.
4 days ago.
Did you see
So-
him adjust his hat 47 times?
He was not wearing a hat.
Oh.
He was au naturel,
That was mesmerizing. by the
hair
way.
wise. Well, no, he had gel in it. So
Not all
So
natural.
not all
Not all
I don't think I've ever
natural.
seen
I don't think
For
I've,
him,
yeah, I
it
was just gonna
is.
say I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen him without gel.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it like one time. He came in with a hat on and took his hat off because
It was like a
it was a
haircut
haircut day.
day. Yeah.
And there was no gel in it.
Well, okay, so Jeremy had made a comment. I think he just said it really fast during the show, and he's like, "Oh, he had gel on, and then you put a hat on." And I'm like, "What kind of murderer
Weirdo,
puts
yeah.
a gel
Facts.
and then a hat on?"
Well,
It's
he
a
wears the
mistake.
gel
Yeah,
to
that was a
bed.
mistake, right? I was like, no one really does.
No,
that.
it's
gel
like
to bed?
that is.
Yeah.
He gels his hair before he goes to sleep,
It's
right?
diabolical.
And then he
If you want
wakes
me to
up.
be
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
It's odd.
I'm saying on my end, I've gelled my hair and then I'm like, you know what? My hair
That's-
doesn't
but
look
that-
very good today.
But you made an adjustment. That's not like purposely gelling and then putting a hat
no,
on.
right?
Yeah.
But
I got to get Lehman the hair stuff that Reese Davis told us about, the Paul Mitchell. Because his hair looked great.
Paul Michel.
His son just
Oh,
died.
Mr.
Actually,
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell's
Mitchell's
son.
son?
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just
I mean,
passed
what?
away.
I actually didn't
Wow.
know that was like even a real person.
Transition.
Mike,
Is
Marty
he the
Schottenheimer.
hairstyler?
The original Paul Mitchell died long ago, but his son
Hairstylist.
just passed away at 50 something.
Wow. Impressive.
Paul
Wow, young.
Mitchell 2?
Young.
Yeah.
Paul Mitchell 3.
Paul Mitchell squared.
Paul Mitchell 2.
Hey, Oscar Pistorius was released.
Who?
Speaking of
Nice.
another
The Blade
Billy
Runner.
in jail.
What's your problem today?
The Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
You're
Yeah,
on
the
jail.
Blade Runner.
You're on a jail quest today.
I just was,
Does he have a girlfriend?
He had one.
Does he have a girl?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh God, take
Oh,
that
way
out.
to be
Wowzers.
subtle. Bleep that.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
that was no.
Gonna be different in 2024, baby. Earring. You know what I
Was
mean?
your New Year's
Yeah.
He does.
resolution to make?
Mike got an
That's
earring
true.
in 2024
Can I
at
just-
the age of 54. Dude.
Can I just say
You would have thought a 65-year-old man.
let's talk about this in this sense.
Billy's been waiting for
I knew this was happening. I just reminded Billy. I knew it was gonna
Falsehoods.
happen.
He wanted it to happen because if you
No.
see, he is sitting with his ear that he has the earring on
Because it hurts.
out. And he
Because
has-
it hurts.
He has
the side's not even on TV. Look.
He has the headphones covering his other ear, and the one that he got pierced, he has there. And this morning, when he was walking around, because it's a lightning bolt. This morning, when he was walking around
lightning
with the
bolt.
lightning bolt, he
Tampa
was
Bay
saying like,
fan.
"I hope you
Oh,
guys
I
don't
hope
talk
not.
about this on Mystery Crate.
Charger fan.
I know you're
No,
going to
I
talk
didn't- I
about
didn't
it.
say
I
that. I
know
said,
you're going to talk.
I
I
know
hope you
you're
don't
gonna bring
talk
it up.
about
I
it.
didn't
I
say
know
it.
you're going to bring it up." He kept saying it over and over and over again to try to like put it like as a subliminal like message in my head.
I was
'cause
trying
he
to
talking
Winter
me,
Soldier you.
Like
Yeah.
get Billy to
Yeah.
talk about my earring.
I
guess
noticed
what?
it. I
talk
noticed
about
it for the first time today, and I was like, "Wow, I guess Mike's always had an earring, and I never noticed."
Yeah.
That's what Danny B said too. It's like he's like it was one of these. Maybe you've had it for 6 months and I just didn't notice. But no, it's.
Did you
I had the same thought.
Did you see it close up or no? Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't at first. I just saw it and I figured it was a stud. And he's like, "It's a lightning bolt." And it like if he very
giving
much
very Vanderpump
says he.
Rules.
That's exactly what
Yes.
I told him.
Very
oh
Vanderpump.
my god!
I call him Sandoval.
Oh, scandal!
Oh my god! Are you gonna start painting your nails white?
I called him
it's my
Sandoval
Please
earlier.
don't.
a good joke.
But here's the thing: he
Voldemort.
doesn't want to talk about it, but he very much does
I
want to
didn't.
talk about it. 'Cause,
I just
like,
said it because the joke was perfect. And Tony laughed, so I'm like, okay, it hit. And then I was hoping it kind of just went underneath the thing, but then of course Billy, vigilant as ever, hit me with it.
It's a desperate cry for attention.
So
Thank
what do you?
you.
So
No, it's a total midlife crisis.
Oh, you need to hear this. Did
Total
he
midlife
tell you
crisis.
the story of why he got it?
No.
It makes absolutely no sense.
It does.
No,
make
I kind of
sense.
It
agree
doesn't-
with him
yeah.
also.
It does make sense.
It's completely absurd
Tell me.
logic.
I'm going to Japan in a few months, right? And
Okay,
I've already.
That's the
already
reason,
this
huh?
is
Okay.
starting in a place that
Congrats,
doesn't make a lot of
dude!
sense.
Wow.
Wait till the next sentence.
I thought you knew that already. I mentioned
I
it last
know.
week.
Wait till the next
For
sentence.
people that don't know.
Oh, if you're a new listener.
Congratsing, yeah.
So going to Japan this year, and I want to get a tattoo to commemorate, the trip and the happenings, and
Okay.
you know,
So a
and
lightning bolt.
half my
Except
life.
what if it's a terrible trip?
That's what Billy said.
Get struck by lightning.
The thing is, the appointment's for the last day of the trip.
Spiritually,
So if
Billy
the
and
trip-
I have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the
A
trip
lot in common.
absolutely blows, then guess what? The tattoo's off. But if it doesn't blow, which I don't think it will, I'm gonna get a tattoo to commemorate the whole experience because I'm gonna be 40 years old. I'm barreling towards death. It's all about to end.
And I said,
Okay.
what is a tattoo?
Seriously?
What are you thinking of getting?
Barely.
He goes, I don't know, something
I don't know.
Japanese.
I got three.
I mean, it's a
I
good
got 3 months. to
Very
figure it
poorly
out.
thought out.
No, it's a
They're
good
like
point.
Kenyon Martin.
It's gonna
I'm no
be
longer
something
on your side.
Japanese.
Yeah, I'll have like a guy
what does this
explain
have
it
to
to
do with
me.
Ooh,
the
you should get a
earring?
koi fish.
This is like, that's probably what's gonna happen.
This
On
is
your-
his
on your-
first step
on your-
to
ribs.
tattoo.
No, ribs is the worst place to get.
No, tramp stamp. That's the way to get it.
Oh.
No, but
Seriously?
this is like the entry level into
Getting a tattoo.
getting. Yeah,
What is
like
the
so.
So
nap
it's like a
time.
gateway piercing situation.
Correct.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Gateway marking situation,
I've always wanted a tattoo.
but never could pull a trigger. Right. So this is the way. Like I
You should
feel.
get your ear pierced.
I have
does have
3
her
on
ears
each ear.
pierced.
Well, there
There
you go.
Will I be
She's
judged
primed.
if
You're
I
on
get
the
a
right
tattoo?
track.
Pierce.
No.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
If you got your nose pierced, would you do like a side or would you do like the?
The
bull ring?
tragus, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Pegasus?
No, it's a yeah, but it's like a
Septum?
bull ring, right? Like a
Yeah.
Yeah, it
septum.
looks like
Which
a-
would you do?
yeah.
I would do like a little stud.
On the side?
Just a cute little.
Yeah.
Little small one.
The
Yeah.
only good thing
Yeah,
about the
that's cute.
septum thing, if like you have judges in your family, you just flip it up and no one knows. you have
True.
it. Yeah.
But I mean, screw 'em.
I mean, if you're
Yeah.
going through all that
Oh wait, the tragus
trouble,
is the ear, the inside of the ear.
Yeah, this little part that
Yeah.
sticks.
which that hurts.
Yeah. Well, everything besides your lobe, I heard, is terrible. Like when
Yeah,
you've done
I
your
haven't.
cartilage,
No,
right?
I haven't done cartilage. I've
Oh,
heard
really?
that that's.
You should have done cartilage.
painful.
No.
That's
You
how
should
you
have
should have
done your
started
nips.
it.
Just go for it.
Down my neck.
You should have went for it.
I'm gonna do my belly button next.
What were the options?
Go Shawn Michaels.
Besides,
If you're a man, why wouldn't you get your nips pierced?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I know
This-
plenty.
Yeah,
of
you don't- you
dudes
don't
with
need 'em,
nip
right?
piercings.
Because no.
Hard to argue that.
That's very good
You got
reasoning
us,
right there.
though.
Yeah.
You got us.
Besides lightning bolt, what were the other options?
There was some other. They had like because they have to start you off on certain ones because they have to be either titanium or gold,
Yeah.
so you don't get like irritation and
you have to
infection.
rotate it and stuff.
No, they said not to rotate it.
Oh.
But basically they give you like this small thing and it has what you can pick. There was some stuff in there, like there was a star, there was a crescent moon, but I'm not that Aaron Rodgery, so I wouldn't get the crescent moon. So there was just like little things like that. And then I was considering maybe I'll get like a chain thing later.
What?
What?
Wow.
Yeah, like a connector,
Chain?
like starts here and then get another one up here and then you put the like connector.
Like a little cuff.
Yeah,
Pre or post
I like
Japanese tattoo?
probably post Japanese tattoo.
Got it.
Because then I'll be off the I'll be off the rocker.
Okay.
All right.
Then you just go to Crescent Moon at that point.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, look at this old gray guy getting all this crap in his ear.
I mean, there's plenty
I'll get the
of
crescent moon
old
later.
gray guys with piercings and tattoos
That's
out there.
true.
I'm just,
That's true.
So will I be
Ed Brad-
Go like
judged?
Johnny
Yeah, like
Depp.
Ed Bradley did.
Yeah. Will I be judged if I get a tattoo in Vegas while we're in Vegas? Because
No.
that'll
I'll get
commemorate
one
my
with you.
40.
No, that's
Let's all do it.
That's
Let's all do it.
Let's do it in Vegas.
Let's all do it.
Billy, you're going.
No, do you? Okay. I don't
What
know.
should we get?
I don't know
A
if
little
we-
dolphin if the dolphins are in it. Oh my god, that would
What
be
if they're
so
not?
cool.
I don't know.
A little raven.
A little raven.
No.
About that.
No, that doesn't work for you. That doesn't work for you. Yeah.
A 49er.
What do
don't
we
know.
get if it's brown? If the Browns go?
A little turd.
No.
No, absolutely.
Just like a brown stripe. Just like,
Do you
Ooh, a
guys
little orange
remember? Do you guys remember? I don't know if you remember this. Like one of the last nights out when we were at South by Southwest, Jess was trying to convince everyone to get matching tattoos.
yeah.
Really?
You
Yeah, I
were.
remember
You
that.
were
Oh.
trying-
Just blacked out of my
Pattern of
mind.
behavior.
I don't remember.
Like
you were
a
like,
lot of
we
ranch
should
waters.
get matching
We're gonna
tattoos.
try to generate in.
You're like, we should get Tranqui Tropi tattoos, all of us.
Yes.
I do need to do that.
You
I
kept
just got scared.
telling
and
me
woke up
you were
alone.
trying to get me
That
and
would
Lewis
do.
and Tony and you to get matching
Yes.
Oh my
tattoos.
god,
done
you guys, we
Yeah.
need to get TT tattoos.
All right, let's do
I'm
it.
in.
Kept saying it over and over again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
I don't think so.
What is it? A TT
How
tattoo?
Yeah.
Tranqui
Tranqui-
Tropi.
Oh,
Tranquilo
donkey
Topi.
throat. I like
Yeah.
that.
Jess,
You know
I'm
what?
with you.
Hopped up on all that barbecue we ate the last night. I had
Yeah.
the meat sweats and I was like, we gotta go
Let's
get
get a tattoo.
tattoos.
Guys, let's get
Pass me another-
tattoos. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
pass me another ranch water.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad right now if I had a Tranqui Tropi tattoo.
Dude, we can
I would
do
not be mad.
content around it. We need 1220, right?
Steve Martin.
We're going
need
above
1220.
and beyond for content.
We just did content. We just did content around it.
That's
we
true.
didn't
No,
get
And then when we come back, we can talk about how we all punked out and didn't
You
do
guys want to do
I'm gonna go
YouTube
first.
content to the next
I want my own
level?
tattoo.
Boom, we do it.
I'm in. Let's set it up.
All right, I'm into it.
Where are you
in.
going to get
I'm in.
yours?
I'm not.
My forearm right here.
I was thinking either up here.
We're gonna get it.
Arm somewhere.
Placement.
I
Okay.
don't know. We'll see.
I don't. I'm thinking about where
Tramp
we can
stamp
get
for
it. Like
Mike.
You said
yeah,
tramp
tramp stamp
stamp.
for Mike, right above. Yeah, right above the
Billy
cheeks,
on his
yeah.
forehead.
Sure.
Right above the cheeks.
Yeah, right above the cheeks.
I will go on the
Which
cheek.
cheek?
Ooh, on a cheek,
Yeah.
like the Roy Orbison tattoo in The Waterboy, right on the butt.
Yeah.
Oof.
Cheek to cheek.
That's it is like a meaty place where you don't have bone. 'Cause
Exactly.
apparently-
My
we were
best
talking
friend
to
got
Taylor.
a cheek tat in college.
Really?
Taylor's gotten like 3 or 4 new tattoos.
Really?
On the
he was-
cheeks?
No, but just
Oh.
in general. So he was talking about how he had one like on his forearm right here,
Yeah,
on his
and-
thigh, and
And then
on.
he was talking about how he got
somewhere
one on his shin. Then when
Right.
he got it on the bone, it was extra painful.
Right, that it was
Yeah.
like he almost
Oh,
fainted
that's a
because it was
stupid
on the
decision.
bone, like that. The needle.
So
hit
are
the
we
bone.
adding Taylor to the Vegas tattoo
Yeah.
circuit?
What?
Why
Taylor
not?
too?
He could take my spot.
But like,
We'll sign.
Expensive.
Yeah, we'll sign Stu
no,
up
you
too.
cannot
Billy, you can't back
weasel
out.
your way out of this.
Billy,
I'm
you're
not
in.
weaseling. I've never wanted to
Dolph
be part
in or
of
Dolph
this.
out?
Willow looks so cute right now. I'm sorry.
What if
I'm
we
gonna
get you
a
a
tattoo
fake
of Willow
one?
too? Look at her. She's upside down. That's so cute. My sister has a tattoo of her cat's face on her arm, and it's really cute.
You
I
know,
want to get that.
when dogs do that, supposedly it shows that they're very secure with their environment. Because, like, typically, like when they'll go like in kind of like a fetal position, I heard
Look at
they're
Willow.
supposedly like protecting their like vital organs. So when they go like that and they're completely exposed, it shows like an
That's what
comfort.
I told. So when we got Willow at first, like every time she'd do something, I'd Google it and be like, "What does this mean?" Because like she'd do like the nibbles, or she'd like roll over on her back. And I read something that said a dog on her back doesn't have a care in the world. And every time I see Willow and on her back, I'll say to Lehman, I'll say a dog on her back doesn't have a care
How
in
about
the
now
world.
where she's on her tummy?
Now she's worried.
She's so stressed.
She heard the tattoo talk and she's like, oh.
She's like, no.
So you're not gonna get
Ruh-roh.
tattooed on
Dude,
her face.
dog tattoos.
That's what I'm saying.
The Willow tattoo's
no.
a good one for you.
Tattoos on dogs.
No.
That's animal
no.
abuse.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Guys,
I don't like that at all.
Anybody? Jeremy?
I don't even agree with dyeing the dog like an animal's
know
hair.
that. I always
it looks
I
cute,
hate
but
that.
I
What if
feel
they
like it's
want it, though?
not.
Don't even put a shirt on
What
the
if
dog.
when we-
wanted?
so-
What if they wanted
What he
though?
said.
Not what if they won? When we went to
You're gonna go
highlight,
against your dog's wishes? That can't be.
So how do you know the dog wants
Dog
it?
psychics, of course.
were you ever there, Jess? At highlight?
Sidekicks or sidekicks?
No, dog psychics
Psychics.
that speak to dogs.
Got
you should
it.
start that as a side business.
Dog
Like a
whisperer.
Caesar Milan.
That exists.
Dog whisperer.
He's not a
Milan.
he's a dog whisperer, not a dog psychic.
Totally different.
I'm gonna start doing to you what he would do with the dogs, where he would like want them to be quiet. He'd start like poke him in the neck. And
My sister used to do that with a spray bottle to me.
I do like the idea of treating Tony like a dog.
right?
Thank you.
I was
Finally,
petting-
you admit I'm a dog, you're a cat.
boy.
No, we're
The
done.
evil.
We're done, dude. Wow, look
That
at
should be Billy's tattoo, an evul cat tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Good Tony.
Finally,
I'm a dog.
you wish.
Tony, good boy.
Should get a
Good
bishop
little
to a rook 9 on as a tattoo.
Ooh, but how do we do that?
Ooh,
Rook,
Yeah.
the bishop,
The rook and bishop.
the square, rook 9, but it has a
Did you ever look up if that's a real thing?
I don't think it's a real move.
There's
Nah,
no
I
way
think
it's
he
a
made
real
it.
bishop.
thing.
It's like
Explain the
I'm
rules
not gonna
of chess.
explain. No, yeah, let me explain every single rule that's on the plane.
Bad
No.
dog.
Explain one.
So
Explain one. The pawn can move one space.
when I search bishop to
that's
rook,
one.
Dork.
Another one.
when I
Another
search
one, the queen can move
bishop
off.
to rook
direction?
9, the first thing that comes up is a
Up.
post on the LeBatard Show Reddit. So I don't think you're doing.
Yeah,
it.
it's not
Oh,
good.
that's not
Don't do that.
But
No,
it says,
it's not a good.
but then there's a term. It says, what does the term rook to bishop 4 mean in chess?
Okay, hold on. Wait, can we go back to the Reddit post and wade into the comments?
Let's see.
I it could be a terrible idea.
I was just gonna
I
say
like
that.
that.
Sure,
No, it's fine. It's fine. The first comment says it fits Tony with his confidently wrong persona,
always Tony.
Wrong.
and then the next one goes,
About
hey,
what?
And the next
I
guy
need
goes,
context on that, by the way.
the next guy goes, well, you have your chessboard and I have mine, so maybe you're right.
Oh, was that your burner?
because somebody's saying that bishop to rook 9 isn't an actual move, so it makes sense. That's the context that you were missing, by the way.
Somebody actually gave you a little bit of a compliment. He goes, if you're old enough to remember Cheers, Tony is the show's Cliff Clavin.
Wow.
I don't know.
You're
what
the
that-
only one who gets that reference.
Yeah, me too.
No,
Well,
Roy
Cynthia
said
might.
wow.
Like I've
Oh, he knows.
Never
yeah.
mind.
Roy
Sorry,
said
Roy.
wow. So what does that mean, Roy? Can you explain it?
All right, Cliff Clavin is the know-it-all on the show. He was a mailman, and he thinks he knows everything, so he's spouting out facts. Or
Are we sure it's not the two of these?
They're not always
It's not
facts,
just
but
Tony.
he does spit out facts.
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, guys. What do you want from me, man? Huh?
What if we chose each
So that's a
other's
compliment?
tattoo in Vegas?
I don't know.
I don't trust Billy.
I have
for
3
one
tattoos
second.
I
I'm
already
not
decided I
going
want.
to be there.
Okay, what
So-
are they?
You're gonna be in
Willow?
Vegas.
Love Willow.
We'll see.
Planky Tropi,
I'm down for that.
And I've always wanted the J.R. Tolkien like smog tattoo right here. My sister has it. Actually, I think hers is Beowulf, but it's like the long dragon and his tail's like really long. I want it right here, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Billy's face.
What is the dog?
Beowulf,
Where is Willow gonna be?
I don't know. Maybe like right here.
Like Willow's
my arm.
face?
Kate's wife, Catherine, has a tattoo of their dog who passed away, like from a top angle. You can probably see it on our Instagram. It's so cute. And it's like the outline of like his little ears and like his head. It's the cutest thing.
What do you mean top angle? Like, what do you mean by
like an overhead angle of like their dog's head. Like it's hard to explain, but it's really cute.
Ooh,
It's a very good tattoo idea.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Tony, you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Okay, so we go. I feel like you're not trusting me.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we go. Willow gets a Jess tattoo. Jess gets
I
a
like
Willow
it.
tattoo
I like it.
with the Jess tattoo
I like it.
on the Willow tattoo.
I like it so far.
But then we keep going like deeper because the Willow tattoo on Willow is of Jess with
the
Willow
tattoo of
Correct.
me.
that has Jess on it.
I'm down.
Tattoo
With
inception.
Willow.
I'm down. I love it.
Yeah.
Tetception. I like it.
I didn't like that.
That's not no.
Oh,
I like it. Let's do it.
good boy.
So Vegas tats.
I don't think we're gonna have any time to
Give
do
him a little
anything
scratch behind
in
the
Las
ears,
Vegas.
Mike.
Just FYI.
Dude,
It's gonna be so cold.
Yeah.
Do you guys look at the weather?
I'm looking forward. I'm looking
I'm
forward to
lows
that.
so
are in the 30s.
excited.
I'm looking
The
forward
fits
to
are
that.
gonna
I'm
get
gonna get these fits off, baby.
thrown
Oh, let
off.
me tell you, brother.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get these
I do
fits
kind
off.
of, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I got my,
Oh, hell yeah.
long-ass
The
wool
coat,
and
let's
I'm like,
go.
I'm bringing
We're
my
definitely
coat.
all taking pictures.
are
Oh,
locked.
there's
This
gonna-
is the time.
We're all
especially-
Instagram
Don't
boyfriends
make me get a
out
cowboy
there.
hat.
Yeah, we're all
Don't make
Instagram
me get a
boyfriends.
cowboy
Why
hat.
would you get a cowboy hat?
Because we're out in the West.
I look great in them.
Are you guys gonna
But it's
dress
true.
like idiots?
I look great in them.
I'm gonna dress like an idiot.
Yeah.
I was looking at a hot pink suit, satin
think-
suit
you
the
know
other
what?
day on
I'm gonna buy the-
Bloomingdale's.
Wow.
I'm gonna buy the Drake jacket, the Bane jacket. Big brown
yeah.
with a big fur.
Ooh, and the mask.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to get one
I'm
of
gonna
those.
might need one.
I was gonna get one of those.
Honestly, I feel like all of us are gonna
hey.
are gonna level up our wardrobe for Vegas.
Not
I feel
all
like
of us.
I
well,
told Billy
besides
not all of us.
Billy,
No.
don't
Wear my red
Billy.
Marlins.
Red
hoodie.
Marlins, exactly. With maybe an extra jacket on top. That's it.
Baja pasar tanto frío with that red Marlins
Underneath,
jacket
yeah.
on.
Billy, are those
Yeah,
your
layer.
shoes you have on right now?
They are.
They look nice.
Yeah, I was gonna
Somebody
wear.
else's
Bring
shoes.
those to Vegas.
I was gonna wear different shoes, but I didn't because I don't want to be made fun
Put
of.
your
for
foot
them.
up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Billy has a stigma about people making fun of him for stuff he got for Christmas. He's like, I don't want to wear all my new stuff because everybody be like, hey, you got that for Christmas?
How would they know?
That's the point.
Because
that's
I
okay.
wear two things.
Yeah,
You would know
exactly.
immediately.
Man,
He wears-
buy your
but
own clothes.
He wears the FIU hoodie or the Marlins hoodie, and then the Dolphins hat.
Well, the whole point
That's
of
it.
you getting new
Sometimes
stuff.
I'll wear a DraftKings windbreaker
If you're feeling squirrely,
if I can find it.
You have a DraftKings windbreaker?
It's like
Cute.
It's a quarter
sort
zip
of.
windbreaker.
Yeah.
I
we
used to
get
have a
one?
quarter zip and it got lost somewhere in the Clevelander, and I'll probably never see it again now.
you definitely won't.
I was thinking the other
never got
day, and maybe we could do this, even though it's probably a crime if we're saying that we're going to do it.
Break in
Yeah, what if we just go back to the Cleveland? I'm sure our key cards still work and
for
just
the
kind
1
of
year anniversary.
No, but no, they moved the key cards from there over here.
Yeah, but they didn't take the stuff out. It's still there.
Yeah.
If anything, it's not locked. Well, can we just go to the studio, see what's going on there, see what
See if we got mail.
see what's happening? Yeah, that's probably a
There's
good point.
definitely
There
have some
probably is
mail.
mail. That's just
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
God!
piling
Something
up
happened
there.
this week that was stressed me out like significantly. Mina texted me like a week ago and was like, "Hey, do you know how I can send stuff to the studio?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think you can just send it to the Elser." And then she's like, "Okay, do you have the address?" And I just like quickly Googled it and sent it to her. And then I was like, "I don't know if that was right." And she sent it, and I was like, and it didn't come. And I was like, "Oh shit! I think I gave her the wrong address because I was being super lazy." And then it came like an hour ago, so I was like, "Okay, whew.
What is it?
What a relief." I don't know. She said to wait. We can't open it till next week.
What?
On the show with her.
But then don't tell her.
I was thinking we could do that on Mystery Crate.
Let's do it right now. And then
do it right now.
Can we go get it right now? Go right
Just go
now.
get it.
We'll
She's not
pretend.
gonna know.
She
She's
won't
not gonna
know.
know.
She
We'll
does
box
not
it
watch
again,
this.
and then we'll do it
I'll
again.
blur it. I'll blur it out.
Yes.
Mike, there we go.
Let's
Go
do
get
this.
it.
No, I'm not getting it. No, no,
I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
I'll
I'll
go
get
get
it.
it.
I don't want to.
Somebody
she's,
get it.
she's
I'll just
very-
I'll just blur it out.
Can I tell you what happened while you were gone?
I'm scared.
I'm not going to name names, but I am going to name names because
I mean, what's
we had a couple people that were on the show that had a criticism of Mina, but were afraid to say it
Oh, God.
aloud.
What was it?
And then the two of them got together and said, "Tell Billy. Billy will say it." And Billy did say it.
I don't know
It was
what you're talking
the-
about.
It was
The
about the
millennial
signs.
thing?
It was about the signs, and it was two unnamed people.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't
People
you.
thought it
You
was
weren't here.
me.
You weren't here.
I would never.
It was
ever
two
say that to
unnamed
Mina.
people, and they said, "Tell
know who
Billy.
it
Billy will
was.
say it." You can guess.
I know who it was.
Who do you think it was?
Well, I don't want to throw them under the bus. Well, I'll
Write
throw
it
one of
down.
them under
Write
the
it down on a
bus.
piece of paper.
Okay, I'll
write it down.
I'll
on
write
that.
it down.
This is great for TV.
Okay, because I remember this.
Podcast
and
audience loves this.
I got blamed for it because you were making fun of her for being like a millennial or something like that.
Yeah, for having like the signs that say a bunch of things.
And I would never.
Those are the two.
Yep, I knew
Nailed
it. I would
it.
never throw her under the bus
You
like that
nailed
because
it.
I'm a millennial and I'm millennial cringe too. We all are.
You nailed it.
you know,
Those are the
it's just
two.
What happens? I knew it was them.
I was a little uncomfortable with how the two of them got together and said, you know what, Billy will do this mean thing to
And then
Mina.
Billy got called out on Twitter for it.
Oh yeah, but that happened by her mom.
Right.
Yeah.
Lose-lose
I'm not
situation
opening
there.
it.
I'll open it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, if
Billy will do it.
Billy,
What is?
It's a full circle moment here.
Well,
for Billy.
here is the
make sure you can't see the
added
evidence.
level of complication.
Oh,
It's wrapped
Jesus.
again. It's double wrapped. So I opened one present. I did
I'm
my
not
part.
opening-
Now someone
Don't
else
throw
has
it.
to
It could
open
be something important.
It looks like a bar of
There's
soap.
nothing in it. It's not shaking. Oh, it's Lenny.
Oh, there's a card of some
Tony,
sort.
you open it.
Ooh,
Okay,
Merry
maybe we'll open it.
Christmas.
Roy, give it to Tony.
It's,
All right.
it's from Mina and her mom, so maybe it's a sign.
I bet it's a sign.
I'll open it.
That's what it.
It's to you. It's addressed to you directly.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's because she's like, I'm going to
Here it
address
is.
it to you.
Where
and
did
I was
Roy
like,
go?
okay. Tony's going to open it.
Oh, Tony's gonna open it. Good. Very good. I wasn't involved in this. Look, this is the
I
got a
was
good
not
string.
involved. Cute.
It's got a good string.
wonder if that was her Christmas
attachment,
card.
which is nice.
I think it was.
Wallpaper is of
It's not wallpaper.
birds
Gift
or
wrapping paper.
gift wrapping paper.
It's really
Because you
cute.
wrap your gifts in wallpaper. obviously.
Definitely not wallpaper.
I mean, if you don't have gift wrapping paper, then maybe you would if
You
you,
gotta
had
get it done,
wallpaper.
yeah, it makes sense,
You know,
Cynthia.
you do
I
it.
bet it's a
Taping-
little, you're right.
taping
It's,
could
I
be a
bet
little
it's a little
better.
sign.
Taping could be a little.
What do we think it says? Like,
lazy on the scotch tape.
Sundays are for football.
It's so
What,
small.
what
like
if it's the one from her actual house that she showed?
It's so small.
Tony, you're really slow on this wrapping
Yeah,
situation.
come on, man.
Just
There's a lot
rip it
of- there's a lot of tape
Oh,
I'm trying
All
to
right, is there like a string on there?
It's a 50-minute
Rip
show.
the wallpaper right there.
Yeah.
There's a flap. Just rip
It's
the
tough to take
wallpaper.
off wallpaper. Have you guys ever
This
taken
is
off
hard. By the way,
wallpaper?
this
Hey,
is
you want-
hard. This might be wallpaper.
You want these
Actually-
scissors? I got scissors.
No, guys. Tony's doing this the perfect way because you can rewrap it the way that he's
Oh,
doing
thank
it,
you.
and then
Oh,
no
okay.
one will know that we
No
opened
scissors.
this.
Oh
There you
god,
go.
it's a
Feel
box.
this wrapping paper. Brother.
Can you? Come on, man.
Oh yeah, que Mina tiene dinero.
It's
you
like
know?
this.
Mina tiene dinero for the good stuff. She's got money for the good
This is
stuff.
like
You're
we're,
right.
we're like in a bank robbery here, and he's taking his
Oh,
sweet time.
there's writing on the inside of
gonna
this
run out of
Guys,
wallpaper.
It's
There's
wallpaper.
right on the.
It's
It is
not.
wallpaper,
It's
right?
wallpaper.
No, it is.
It's 100%
You mean
wallpaper.
the wrapping paper?
The wrapping
Wow.
paper. is
Wrap-
yeah, it is.
Whoa!
The wrapping paper.
Fuck!
What was? Fuck! Stop doing that.
All right, now read. What is
What was
it?
the
What
gift?
is it?
It says
Is it a little sign?
Is it a sign?
Don't say what it is.
It's a tiny little
it's
sign.
a tiny
okay,
sign.
right.
It's only for us.
It's a tiny sign.
If you're
Well, then you're gonna
say
have to.
it,
If you're
but I
watching
can
this,
bleep it.
don't
Oh, you gotta bleep
Oh,
it.
that's God.
Bleep
God,
it
so
out.
much work. All right.
Okay.
If you're watching this, you can't. Don't tell me.
Don't tell me.
Do I point it to the camera or do I point it to you guys?
Point it to us.
No, you gotta
No,
blur
Wait,
it on
point it to
camera.
us so I can see it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to see.
It says,
That's a good one. Oh my goodness! That's a good one.
That's definitely for someone on this show, and only one person on this show.
Sign could be a little bigger, huh? Didn't she just sign like a $2 million deal?
Well, she had the wallpaper wrapping.
And she also had
I mean,
the
she just had a
afterthought
baby.
of
All that
just-
money's going there.
Who is she? Rudy Gobert? Or like, what is this?
Shipping costs.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Rudy Gobert, $50. I mean, come on. $205 million
That's
deal.
the guy who I took the take from.
Yeah. Oh, me.
Yeah, you.
I want to
Yeah.
see Tony.
Everybody
put
got
this-
mad at me for saying,
I
like, oh,
apologize.
$50, that's not enough.
I'd like to apologize for that comment that I made.
But you know what?
Jeremy made me say it.
He didn't even pay for that.
Of course.
Because Target's a huge,
I don't know what you're talking about, Billy.
a huge sponsor.
Look at Tony putting it back together.
Yeah, that's good.
I want to
job,
see how
Tony.
you wrap the string back around.
I would like to see how you wrap anything.
That's true.
He's doing a good job.
Cynthia, you got any new resolutions?
This is
Yeah.
wallpaper, guys.
All he has to do is
I mean,
follow.
you gotta
the
be quick with
polls,
that.
too.
No, not really.
Okay, good. Because we
I
only got
kinda
two.
just-
we only
yeah,
got
no.
2 minutes. Jeremy, any resolutions?
Thanks. I'm an afterthought. Got it.
Box.
Oh,
She said no.
Do we need to put it back in?
Yeah, we got to put it back in this box too,
Willow,
guys.
don't eat the box.
Willow was biting the box.
Yeah, no, don't.
Willow.
I
Or
ripped
you
that
did this?
off.
Okay.
No,
good.
it's okay.
Do you guys think Dan's gonna notice that we opened it?
No.
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 Not a chance.
No. He
Dan
wore,
doesn't
he
even
wore
know
the
it's
same
here.
colors
How
3
cute.
days in a row this
She-
week. You think he's going to notice?
She mailed it to us in a Dr. Brown's baby bottle box. How cute.
Oh.
She's such a mom. I love it.
And she also just found random wallpaper. And
That's not
Tony.
not bull-
Reuse.
no, it was.
How's it going over there?
It's going well.
It's great for the environment.
He's not doing a bad job.
You know what? I'm
that
gonna
looked
actually-
like a bad tie.
You got-
No, I'm actually
No.
going to tie it
boy.
differently.
Don't
No,
you
don't,
kid
Tony,
me.
don't do
Tie
that.
differently.
Tony.
Guys, they didn't see inside the box.
Guy.
But Mina knows what it looks like.
Exactly. She
You
wrapped
think
it.
Mina's going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't
She
do the double
might.
corner.
Tony's the guy.
retake
in
All right,
the
Tony, let's
heist
do
that,
Tony do it.
decides
Tony,
to
do
get
it your
creative
way.
at the
Do it-
last minute.
Do it
It's
your
like,
do it
Tony's
your way.
right though. Expecting her to see what she wrapped it like after the
Do it
fact
your way,
through
Tony.
Zoom
If
is
anyone
crazy.
gives this up, by the way, next Thursday,
You're dead to us.
shit list.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
there's actually a good test.
And
to
if
know
you're listening to this,
Just.
Yeah.
Don't tell. This is
Yeah.
our little secret.
Don't be a fucking narc.
Yeah.
Wow, the F bombs. Oh my gosh.
Jeremy
My New
surprised you
Year's
with an F-bomb this week.
resolution is to
What did he
swear
say?
Sure
less.
did.
Well, I was kind of mad.
What did he say it for?
He was very
It was
passionate.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. that guy.
You've been waiting to go off on him.
That's gonna do it
Yeah.
for Mystery
I
Crate.
called him a loser.
Tony, can you wrap this in 30 seconds? Go.
Yeah,
You guys
give
all
me a
bully.
second.
Finish. You got this. Come on, bud.
You got any promos, Roy?
Because Miami and the hockey show,
Jess?
Which
Go
one?
like
What about that
Smitty
weight?
and Gen
Yeah.
CFB?
the weekly one.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Billy.
We talked to Christine Lisi. She came on to rip me a new one on God Bless Football. And
And you
we had
deserve it.
Nitro, the American Gladiator, come on. Tell us about his fantasy football
Funniest sentence.
playoff run.
All
Jeremy?
right, it's done.
Yay.
You can listen to Miami
Good job.
Wrapped Up, but you won't. It's okay.
Okay.
Sunday Night Live.
Sometimes.
Okay,
Maybe.
goodbye.
No, that's Roy's.
Go, Smitty.
Roy, say it again.
I said okay, goodbye.